Good morning, everyone. I am so glad that it's Saturday and the weekend. Oh my god, that was such a horrible long week. But I think I'm going to go in the pool today. I think it's supposed to rain. I haven't yet fully taken advantage of being home and having access to a pool and a hot tub. So that is on my to-do list today. That's my main priority. But because of that, I need sunscreen. My face could use some moisture, so I'll do sunscreen and moisturizer and then change, and then we'll go downstairs. This Summer Fridays sunscreen is amazing. I've never, used a sunscreen that's this thin feeling. It's like drops. It's so good. Vegan. I'm surprised. They're not as good as regular lemon poppy seed muffins, but they're pretty damn good, honestly. Book that I'm currently reading, and I've switched to iPad readers, which is a shame because I love a good book. I love a good bookstore. I love buying books, but they're so hard to move with. Like, I always have to give them away for free, which just kills me because they're so heavy. And when I moved back from here to Ohio, I could bring a few, but not a ton. So I have to switch to an iPad reader. And I've been reading this book called Pachinko. It's a National Book Award finalist. I'm like halfway through it and I feel like I've been reading it forever. I just haven't been motivated to read as much anymore, which is so sad because I used to be such a good reader. I feel like I'm in my self-help book era, and this is a novel and it's a super long novel, so it's just taking me forever, but I'm making progress today. I'm proud of myself. Alright, so we're gonna go see Elvis. I'm seeing it for the second time tonight. Super excited. I've really been wanting to rewatch it. And I just love showing movies to people. I love just experiencing movies that I like with other people. I don't know why, but my mom hasn't seen it and I feel like she's really gonna like it. Maybe I'll try some of my samples. I never use samples when I get them. But I have so many of them. So maybe I'll do the Airbrush Flawless Filter in Light. Oh my god, why do they give this much? This is not even enough to... what? Okay, cool. I could barely even do one cheek. Alright, I'll try and do... I think the Airbrush Flawless Filter is also really hard to blend. I'm just gonna throw this away. This was stupid. I think I'm just gonna use this L'Oreal Lumi Glotion instead of more Airbrush Flawless Filter because my skin is not freshly moisturized. So the Airbrush Flawless is a little hard to rub in. Getting sushi tonight, which I'm very excited about. I'm super bummed though because while I was at the pool outside, it was about to rain. It's supposed to rain tonight, so I thought it would be very cute if I brought the umbrella, a big umbrella, over to the hot tub and hot tubbed in the rain with the umbrella, but I picked up the umbrella and it immediately fell onto my toe and I literally cried and I thought my toe was broken, and I'm really scared now that my toenail is going to fall off. That's to me, the grossest thing in the entire world is when, oh my gosh, it's so dark. Do you see how dark that is? I think it's so disturbing when people's toenails fall off. I literally am repulsed and grossed out by it, and it's a fear of mine. And it's never happened to me. And today might be the day. Tinted face oil. I would say literally no coverage, but there's definitely enough in this sample to do my whole face. I don't love... It feels like I'm rubbing a thin oil on my skin. It's unscented, but I don't know. I don't mind scented things. I know they're horrible and canceled, but I sometimes unscented things, like, I just hate what they smell like. This is what it looks like. I mean, I feel like I have thick oil on, and it's like super messy. I don't think I would ever buy that because now my skin feels like I have oil all over it, which is not pleasant. I haven't done this one in a long time, the NYX. Bear with me. I used to really love this concealer. I will say this oil is like really pleasant to rub things on top of because they're just like gliding over it. Oh my gosh, I feel like a disgusting oily mess. I'm gonna throw out the light. I don't like it. I desperately feel like I need powders on my face after that. So I'm gonna bronze with a bronzing powder. Then I'm gonna take a blush, a powder blush that I've never used from Laura Mercier. It's this insane coral. People have been putting blush on their forehead. Like, since when? There's so many fucking trends where I'm like, since when? You know what I also can never get behind? Oh my gosh, I was thinking about this yesterday. The laminated brow thing. Like, I feel like such a boomer. Like, I hate it the way it looks. Some people, when they have it, I'm just like, that they look good. But I'm never like, oh, they look like their brows look better. Which doesn't matter. My opinion does not matter. But I can't believe that was ever even like a trend. Alright, I don't know why I feel like wearing makeup right now, but I do. So I'm going to do a little bit of this Glossier Lid Star. It's like really a pretty bronze color, and this is like my no makeup eyeshadow. I put it like in the crease, kind of. Yeah, I'm using a Naked palette. I still haven't thrown mine away. Trying this mascara from elf, and I don't like it. It's the Big Mood. This is like the top rated product on the elf website. It's honestly bad. Pretty. I can't believe I've like used so much of this. I'm gonna do this on my shoulders and my collarbone for a bronzy moment. That's my favorite. This look feels very like 6 years ago. Like, I feel like I would have worn this when I was in middle school. I feel like it's these shorts and how high-waisted they are. I feel like I'm just kind of over the high-waisted thing right now, but yeah, this is what I'm wearing. Look at all the cobwebs. Isn't that crazy? Those are cobwebs in the trees. It's crazy. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that movie is so good. That movie is still so fucking long, but I love that movie. And Austin Butler, as much as I joke about it, and fuck the people that are too serious about him and his accent. People can make jokes. It is kind of funny. It still is kind of funny, but he really did an amazing job. That movie is so good. And also Elvis was so fucking hot, and Austin Butler is so hot. I hope he wins something from that. It's so interesting being back in Ohio, like, it's bringing back all these memories, because I haven't been here for like a really long period of time since I was in high school. Yeah, like, I never really came back for summers in college, but I'm here at the grocery store. My mom had to get dog food on the way home, And there's like just like these groups of teenagers that like keep going into the grocery store, and it's 10:10 on a Saturday night. And this is just like reminds me of high school. Like, people hang out at the grocery store at night because there's like not that much to do. And the grocery store here is open 24 hours, and it's like really big. And it's so funny. Like, I mean, I used to do it. I get it, but it's just so interesting. It's really crazy being home after. I'm like, as shitty as the work situation is with my move to Dublin, it is really nice, like, have this time to be home and like spend time with family that I haven't really hung out with in long periods of time since high school. It's really weird, but it's kind of nice. And it will be hard to leave. I almost feel like I like not coming home as much selfishly because I just hate saying goodbye. It's really hard for me to leave after I come home. I just get really it's really sad saying goodbye. So I'd rather just not come home, which is really sad to say out loud, but I genuinely feel like that's kind of how I feel. I loved bringing this, like, I'm fully bringing my vlogging camera everywhere now, and this tripod, it's on like a tripod thing that you can hold. It's like a selfie stick tripod, and I fully brought that into the movie theater, and I feel like I just looked like I was about to film that fucking movie. These people are laughing at me. Hi, bitch. Fuck that. I literally fuck you if you want to like laugh at people doing that. It's embarrassing, okay? Like, you think I love being laughed at and sitting here with the selfie stick? What was I saying? Why do I look naked? I'm not naked. I have this top on, I promise. I love that I'm wearing this Brandy Melville. I've got so many compliments on this Brandy Melville sweater I'm wearing, which is so funny because I got this in like 6th grade. It was such a iconic Brandy Melville sweater, and people were just loving it tonight, which is great, but it's just so funny. I'm exhausted. I don't know how I was like living in New York like a week ago, and like I probably would have been out tonight. I never really had like a crazy New York experience. I don't know. It's just like kind of crazy to me because I see so many people talk about their crazy days in New York City and the club rats and the Lavo, and like I have seen so many TikToks about that since I've left New York. And it had me like almost, I don't even know if sad, but jealous maybe, or sad. Like I have fear of missing out. I think I have FOMO about it. But I'm not a clubber. I'm not a huge drinker, honestly, much anymore. I never really had a clubby New York night, honestly, which sounds so lame, but it's crazy to think that like 2 of my years of living out of 3 were really affected by COVID. And then my first year there, I was the only person there without my friends. So I guess my experience looked different than a lot of other people's in that sense, and that probably had a huge impact. But I'm like, did I do New York wrong? I don't think so. I liked it, and I don't see myself being a huge club rat. But it is interesting to think about. I'm so tired even after that fucking Elvis movie. That was enough of a night for me. I'm sat by the pool all day and watched Elvis, and I'm ready for bed. I think it's not even midnight. And I should edit this. That's what's killing my vibe, honestly. I don't know how Emma Chamberlain does it. I want to be the next, like, I want to be the next Emma Chamberlain. I'm going to say it out loud. I don't care about how embarrassing that sounds at my age, but she's living her best life. And that's exactly what I want for myself. But there is nothing I want to do right now more than just lay in bed and go on TikTok. In my video from yesterday, I was watching it, and then I watched one of Emma's, and I was like, oh my god, she adds so many, like, effects. Like, she'll add, like, zooms, like, zoom in on her face, and, like, that's basically it. But more text, like, sounds, and I can't even fathom editing the video right now. And she's really doing all that. But tomorrow's Sunday. I could sleep in a little bit. But I am tired. I'm really tired. And I kind of just like, I love being home, but I just kind of miss when I could just like wake up and be like, I'm going to do nothing today. And I'm just going to sit on the couch from 9 to 5. And I cannot do that here. I think I'm going to spend the day with my dad tomorrow, which is great. Love him. Cannot wait. But I like hate not feeling like I'm in control of my life. And I kind of feel like when I'm home, I'm not, because I have responsibilities and I feel bad if I don't hang out with my parents and do stuff, you know, and I want to, but I'm tired. I just want to be not bothered. But don't want to sound ungrateful. I'm having a wonderful time, but I think I'm just going to take my makeup off and edit this, upload it, and hit the hay. So I hope this was better than yesterday's. We're hopefully improving, but thanks for watching. Have a good night.